Gangsta Reloaded, man. It's your boy 311, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that, man. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it, man. Nicki Minaj versus everybody. Nicki Minaj versus TDE. Nicki Minaj versus Rock Nation. Nicki Minaj versus every damn near female rapper you could think of, from Remy Ma to Little Kim to Cardi B to Lotto. The name goes on and on and on and on and on again. Now, let me just say this right quick. This is not a Nicki Minaj hate train, so I don't want nobody the barbs acting out of pocket and everything like that, man. But Nicki Minaj has been on a Twitter campaign almost, right, for a while now. Since the Super Bowl and everything like that, you know, her dispute with Jay-Z about Lil Wayne with the Super Bowl, about Tidal and everything like that, Rock Nation, the young lady Desi, I forgot her name, what's the lady's name, at Rock Nation. I'm not here to step on conversations about her baby father situation that he had going on, her brother situation. If you know, you know, right? But to see Nicki Minaj and SZA of all people go back and forth, you know, that was kind of wild to see that and everything, man, with these two women and stuff going back and forth, right? So here's the situation. Punch from TDE, I guess he put a tweet out there saying, broken Barbies, right? And Nicki Minaj, who is the CEO of the Barbs, right? I guess if she sees that kind of tweet, especially with the TDE thing going on, Kendrick, Drake, and all that, she's going to think you're talking about her, which I can understand she's probably going to think that, right? Did she jump out the window? From what I've been watching this all night, what's going on. It seems to me she jumped out the window without doing the knowledge of what's going on. Now, there's a young lady by the name of Lyric who has a song called Broken Barbies. Now, shout out to the shorty Lyric, but Lyric, you got to know also, by you putting a song out there like that, Broken Barbies, I would like to know the context behind that, because if you're Nicki Minaj, once again, you're going to feel some type of way about a title, no pun intended, about a title of a song like that. But Nicki, here's the thing, man. You just seem disgruntled, love. I don't know what's going on with you. You're taking shots at SZA, calling her ugly, and SZA's not an ugly woman at all. We're not going to do that. I'm not here to play any black woman. Nicki Minaj, you're a beautiful woman also, even though you seem bitter. I'm not going to act like, you know, people are saying on social media that you've been playing the clip song, Mike Tyson, Powder to the Face. I don't know. That's what they say. I'm not going to that bag. That's what the people are saying, right? So SZA puts a tweet out there saying, Mercury retrograde, don't take the bait, silly goose. Now, I saw somebody take that tweet and they broke the definition of that. But that tweet was not towards Nicki Minaj, though. From what I'm seeing, and people are saying online, that, and I know the Barbs, they're going to be blind to the fact and everything like that, right? And then you got the Barbs saying SZA's ugly and she's not talented. And then Nicki Minaj is saying, oh, SZA, you think you're more successful than me? Then I saw some numbers on social media, people punched up and everything like that. From what I saw, if you want to go into sales talk, I'm not a sales guy. You can leave that to academics. I don't care about sales. But if you're going to talk about sales like that, from what I've seen, SZA's diamond, 7 times platinum, and everything that I'm reading about SZA numbers-wise, I didn't know SZA was selling like that. Once again, I'm not the numbers guy. I care more about the music, right? So it's interesting to see SZA and Nicki Minaj go back and forth, man. Nicki tweet, go draw your freckles on Buki, liar, liar, pants and fire, sound like a effing dead dog. And I understand people will say when Nicki Minaj is saying things that a lot of male artists probably want to say on tangents that she's going on, but she's much more braver than other artists and everything like that, and talking about how how wicked the industry is and everything like that. And there's probably some truth behind what Nicki's saying. I think the way she's going about it, though, it's not cool, sis. I mean, respectfully. And it seems like you beef with everybody named Mama. Like, Do you have any female rapper friends besides Foxy? Maybe, I don't know, but who's really? I mean, Scissor says, let me go back to being calm, shy, and meek. Now, Scissor, you gotta know when you put the meek part on there. We get meek, man. We get all that, right? Y'all have a blessed night. See you tomorrow for night 2 in Paris, right? And let's be honest, Scissor's not gonna win a back and forth with Nicki Minaj. She's not gonna win that. I don't think Scissor's, respectfully, when I say built like that, in terms of, for the years we've seen Scissor on there, you don't really see her beefing with nobody on social media and back and forth. Nicki Minaj is is Trinidadian, Caribbean girls. They be ready for the smoke at all times. And it just seems weird and stuff like that. And I know you Nicki Minaj fans, y'all are not going to be unbiased. Anything she does, you guys co-sign, hail the queen, and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, man. And Nicki said, shut up, ugly. I'm in a meeting, so I don't know if he's still talking ish or not. So if he didn't, I'll delete it later whole. I think, Nicki, you gotta, the frustrations that you have with the industry is making you take it out on everybody else, love. And I think you should stick to the script, especially if you're going to court, allegedly. If you're going to court and trying to settle this in court, leave it in the court when you got to go to court, though. I just think you're so mad at the world right now, and that's how you're coming off. Like, you're bitter towards everybody. You don't trust everybody. Everybody's against you. And it's like almost the woe is me. And it seems like that's the theme music or the theme for you Young Money, Cash Money people, minus Lil Wayne probably. Weezy probably the only one who don't be doing the woe is me. Like, you and Drake, the woe is me thing between the both of y'all, it's type disturbing and disgusting at this point. I'm not going to lie to you at all, man. And I'm not going to say you seem insecure at times, though, sis, and everything seems to offend you, shorty, but and people defend you all the time and everything like that. You know what I mean? You are winning in terms of female rap. You're probably one of the greatest female artists of all time. Not my favorite. Me and my man Tony the Dome, we did a show about 3 weeks ago about female rappers and stuff like that. And he had Nicki on his Mount Rushmore, and I understand it. Is she particularly on mine? No, she's not. Do I respect her grind from the Come Up DVDs with Fendi and all that? And Roman Reigns, her first album, Pink Friday. I know people say she got at Jay-Z and Kanye West on Monster. And she's basically acting like a female version of Kanye West right now. You know what I mean? And it's like, I want them, like, everything she's doing, you would think this is a rollout for an album or something like that. Can we get the music? I'm pretty sure your core fans, Nicki, want to hear more music from you compared to the Twitter rant you've been going on lately, love. And that's just how it seems. Like, people say you're a bully. I don't know how true that is. I mean, you're a woman. No woman's going to bully me. But, people say you're a bully and stuff like that in terms of hip-hop. And listen, Rap City, Shay Noah, that's more my speed in terms of women that raps and stuff like that. Shout out to Meg, Cardi, Lotto, Glorilla, and the rest of them. But Rap City and Shay Noah and Cyrock, all the females I kind of gravitate towards more too. Foxy, Kim, Chatrina, Latifah, Moni Love, Mercedes, Mia X, R.I.P. Boss. Salt and Pepper. I come from female hip hop, so I'm not a guy that hates on the females and stuff like that. I'm not on that. I lived through the Foxy Brown, Little Kim days, and I always said this all the time. Shame on hip hop and shame on Foxy and Kim that they couldn't squash their beef and make action, and make music together, right? Because I remember, wasn't it? I forgot a couple of years ago, Hot 97, they were trying to conduct a theme, all the females in hip hop. It was Remy Ma, Latifah, I think MC Light, a bunch of them was up there. And Nicki, I don't know if she was invited or she wasn't invited or she didn't want to come, but it'd have been good to see the females come together because, let's be honest, the females always feel like men and hip hop tries to act like it can't be more than one female being dominant in hip hop. And I gotta be honest, when Nicki was on her run, I gotta give Shorty her props, she was Soul Survivor. She was holding out female hip hop kind of solo dolo before the Lottos and the Glorillas and the rest of them came into the fold, and Cardi and them came into the fold, right? So I guess we're just gonna be paying attention to see, You know, Punch put out there, so what did I miss? Come on, Punch. You see what's going on, brother. You see what's going on, brother. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. It's just, it's crazy right now with the females, man. It's crazy what's going on with the females right now. You know, but yeah, I got to be honest. Nicki is acting like a female Kanye West, man. Y'all leave comments at the bottom, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. It's your boy 3. 1.